For the Rabobank, it's very important to work with startups. We embrace open innovation, so we're really also looking after new services, new products delivered by startups. And for me, it's very interesting because the business model of the banking industry is under pressure, and startups are actually showing pieces of the puzzle or of a future-proof, sustainable business model. So for us, it's essential to look after these startups and work together with them. Well, we have several programs where we work with startups. It's, of course, we partner with accelerator programs in London, New York and Amsterdam, like Startup Bootcamp and Rockstart. We organize our own events like Food Bites, where we invite startups and confront them and introduce them to large clients, large corporates. And the final one is also energize our own employees to team up and come up with their own propositions and put them in an own accelerator program. That's what we did last year, and now we have 7 potential spin-outs. So we are actually also creating our own future by setting up ventures. Well, looking at trends, well, you can look at from different perspectives. Looking at emerging technologies like, you have artificial intelligence, blockchain, APIs, open infrastructure, but also I see from a modern ecosystem perspective that all the parties are coming together to build up a new industry. So it's not a one-to-one play like a large corporate with a startup, but it's also the government is involved, the universities are involved, and that's what you see happening on regional level. So I see that recognized very well in the Netherlands, specifically focused on a certain topic. All the different parties are coming together. Well, how a startup can approach it is through fast track days we organize for startups. And we have also community bankers in place, who are people who reach out to startups. They are actually at the startup places in the Netherlands. So we try to lower the threshold as much as possible and give them also an easy entrance to the Rabobank. Because one of the biggest problems for startups is who to ask for in a large company. And I'm totally convinced, I'm working with startups already for a couple of years now, and there's definitely a mutual benefit of working together with each other. What I learned with working with startups, I call it like reverse mentoring. It's not only like mentoring the startup itself, but I learned a lot from the startups as well. 2 ways. It is what kind of technologies or methodologies they are using, like lean startup, growth hacking, business model canvas. And that can be very well applied also in large companies. And the other thing is you can actually also create your own future. Apply these new technologies, stimulate and energize your own employees, team up and create your own future by setting up spin-outs. So it's fantastic to get this reward. We are second. But it is a recognition of what we have accomplished, the last couple of years and what we are going to continue. And the second place is for me a challenge. Next year, if there is another award ceremony, we are going after the first place.